Alright, what is up, my friends? Welcome to another episode of Your Deck Live, a show where I play Your Deck live on stream. This is a double dip. This is part two. Part two, that's right. The first part of a double dip was, I guess I don't have the deck list loaded, but it's for wolfygameinglol built a pretty cool looking Jund food deck in Pioneer. And while it looked cool, you can see a list here. While it looked cool, it had some issues. The engine worked. A lot of games we had the engine going, and it was working. We were Trail of Crumbing, and we were drawing cards and making foods. We weren't finding anything to do off the Trail of Crumbs, and we just died what they had in play. So they'd play a Planeswalker or a big creature. We would Trail of Crumbs, we would get a Gilded Goose, and then get a Witch's Oven, and then get a Chandra, and then we weren't finding the ways to kill them. So the big issue was that we weren't finding proper answers off Trail of Crumbs. Murderous Rider was missing. We needed other things too. So we decided that the red wasn't good enough. This is the rebuilt deck that I have built. And normally in Your Deck Live, I play your deck, I tune it up, and then at the end of a Your Deck Live, I rebuild it to what I think is optimal. This is a double dip. So we're about to play this deck that I just rebuilt for the rebuild. So we cut red, wasn't doing very much. We added colorless as our third color instead. So now we have the full 4 Murderous Rider, because finding Murderous Rider off Trail of Crumbs is just like what you want to be doing for sure. And we also added Thought-Knot Seer as a way to find interaction off Trail of Crumbs. Now we can find a discard spell and get their hand, slow them down. Obviously, there's combo decks right now in Pioneer that are pretty good. The Inverter deck and so on and so forth. We lost to that deck twice. We also have Vraska, Golgari Queen. Seems very good in this deck. We have the ability to sacrifice random clues, random foods, Cauldron Familiars, extra Witches Ovens, whatever it is. And then also Vraska is just an Abrupt Decay we can find off of our Trail of Crumbs. Same idea. So the only cards that Trail of Crumbs can't find in this deck are 4 Thoughtseize and 3 Fatal Push, which is all those cards are really, really good. So, otherwise, we're based around the Witch's Oven, Cauldron Familiar engine we're used to in Standard, and Trail of Crumbs, and Gilded Goose. Then we've got that grafted onto kind of a rock kind of shell here with the Scavenging Ooze and Tireless Tracker. Obviously, we have our colorless lands in the mana base, 4 Thought-Knot Seer. We have 4 Llanowar Wastes, 2 Ifnir Deadlands, and then a Wastes, which you can find off of our Fabled Passages. Sideboard, it's got the 2 Kalitas. We had Kalitas main in the previous version. Don't think we need help in those kind of matchups in game ones. I think we're good against grindy stuff, and we're scared against combo and ramp, things that go over the top of us. So we have Kalitas for the creature matchups because it's obviously really, really good, but I don't think we need it in the main deck. Infinite Obliteration is our solution to the Inverter of Truths combo deck. We could play Lost Legacy, but the downside of them drawing off Lost Legacy is very, very real. And I think the only things we really care about when it comes to this Cranial Extraction effect are creatures. The Inverter of Truth combo, and then the Niv Mizzet deck can probably grind with us. So casting this against the Niv Mizzet deck also seems good. So this is just Cranial Extraction for 3 instead of 4. So that's our answer to that. A couple grasps, a couple push, or the 4th push. A couple Brain Maggots, because we're looking for, again, permanent base disruption. We can find off Trail of Crumbs. Not the most powerful card of all time, but it's reasonable. The 4th Thought-Knot Seer. A couple Duresses. I want to make sure I beat those combo decks. And then Abrupt Decay is just a little extra removal against things like In-Soul Artifact and things like that. So I think I'm pretty happy with the rebuild, and we're going to see how it goes. And let's just get going here. It's not Jund Food anymore. Did I not rename it? Whatever. It's Jund Food in Spirit. It was Jund Food. No longer Jund Food. Yeah, whatever. It's the same thing. Sure. Let's go. Your Deck Live, part 2 of the Double Dip. Let's do this. Ginger says, hey Jim, longtime viewer. Want to pop in and say your videos rock? Thank you, my friend. I appreciate that. Love my YouTube videos. Too much discard? It's a very combo-heavy format right now. And the best cards against combo and ramp are discard, and those are the things we're scared of. So we are building our deck to beat our bad matchups, because I think our engine should be good against the grindy stuff. So let's see how it goes here. and see what we can do. Don't think Wicked Wolf's very good. It's just a 3/3 for 4. You know? Call was like Rock Candy. Love it. Rock Candy. Don't let me forget that one. Rock Candy's a great name. Alright, so no synergy stuff here, but this is obviously a pretty reasonable hand. We can keep this. It's all a little clunky. We can keep. KO, 6-month reset. Welcome back. Rock Candy. Love it. I'm going to change that right now, actually. Pioneer Rock Candy. Alright. Fabled Passage. Looks good, Tracker. So let's take a million damage here, the little shock Thoughtseize thing. And looks like they're playing Sultai Delirium. They have a Jace and a Ballista. Don't really care about the Ballista. And the Jace fixes their entire hand, so a really easy choice there. Just say go. Yes, the Dimir Inverter of Truth deck is obscenely good. And again, if you read my article on CoolStuffInc.com last Friday, you would have known all about it before the weekend. Remember, folks, I do a video Monday, article Friday, and my article on... I think we're going to burn a passage here. Maybe not. My article last Friday on CoolStuffInc.com, it's all about how Dig Through Time is going to be banned. Why? Because Inverter of Truth. The full deck list is right here. You would have known about it before the weekend. Read my article every Friday on CoolStuffInc.com, alright? I do a video Monday, too. It's Monday's video is all about not being able to quit Nicol Bolas. Check it out, CoolStuffInc.com. Alright, so... definitely going to be a grindy matchup. It's kind of awkward because we have like essentially 4-drop, 4-drop, 4-drop. Because you want to cast Tracker on turn 4 and play a land immediately. Let's play Forest and say we could play this fetch land now, tap land, but Wrong says Theros limited bronze to mythic when? Next week. I have practice to do for Philly this weekend. So I'm going to start bronze to mythic in Theros next weekend. We're going to cruise all the way to mythic. All right, that's fun. Third favorite child says, I think 2-card combos are bad for Magic. Every deck I've seen has one. It's unfun. I kind of agree. It's just like, oopsie, these cards work together in a weird way. You lose. Ha. It's kind of like, I kind of agree with that. Especially when they're like, just cards that are already good. Alright, so Vraska's gone. Sure. Breeding Pool, sure. Okay, so we can just Rock Tracker this turn if we want to. They can just Ballista to kill it, which is not cool. We gain no value off of it. I'm just gonna say go here. Let's play Deadlands and say go. I want to get 2 clues off his Tracker. And they don't know we have this, so they play a thing, we can just kill it. Let's grind, folks. Let's grind. Speak of the devil. Okay. No Thoughtseize, thank God. I don't know how they would have drawn the Thoughtseize also, but... So kill that, untap, play around Tracker. Get a Goose, too. I don't think playing Thought-Knot Seer is necessary yet. We'll just get our clues. I'm more scared of them drawing Thoughtseize off the top than I am of them, having a good card in their hand. So, a lot of value that turn. We making lots of tokens in this deck. Clues and foods. We got Murderous Rider rolled up. Our card draw engine's in play. Multiple cards in play. What is this? List on 2. Sure. So if they want to kill my Tracker right now, that's totally fine. Because, great. We got our value off of it. We're going to Thought-Knot their last card. We're feeling good. Feeling good. Good trade. Alright. We're definitely going to hold this passage for the next Tracker redraw. Thought-Knot Seer says Grizzly Salvage, Satyr Wayfinder. So pretty annoying actually, because they find a euro off of this this Wayfinder. It's pretty good. We'll take a salvage. So they have a Wayfinder in hand, and we are just saying go. We could crack the clue, but I don't know. We'll see. Clue first, sure. This is definitely the kind of matchup we want to have our Trail of Crumbs going. Wayfinder, sure. Oops. Revealing. No euro, thank God. No lands, actually. Just putting 4 cards in the bin? Sure. Murderous Rider, Nissa, Thoughtseize, Traverse. So already going better here. I'm gonna crack this clue. I don't think that this food's super necessary at the moment, so Alright. Alright. Not ideal, but Murderous Rider, sure. This is fine. Just get in, play Murderous Rider, play Oven. We're doing stuff. We're doing stuff. Again, if you're just I can't talk today. Again, if you're just tuning into the stream, welcome. My name's Jim Davis. This is Your Deck Live, a show where I play Your Deck Live on stream. This is my double dip, my rebuild of Wolfy Gaming LOL's Jund Food deck. We made it just Golgari. Zibby does speak occasionally. Zibby had another nightmare. So those who don't know, Zibby had a nightmare. Before I revealed him on stream, he was off camera, obviously, and he had a nightmare. He just screamed. That's the sound that he makes, basically. And I was streaming, and I was like, the hell was that? And he had another nightmare yesterday. Nicole and I were eating lunch in the kitchen, and I went into the laundry room to whatever cycle of a laundry, and Nicole just gets up and runs into the office, and I'm like, what happened? And Zibby was sleeping, and he just had another nightmare. He just, I don't know, he just freaks out. He just has nightmares about stuff. I don't know. He's got night terrors. It's only happened twice in 6 months, or even longer than that, but it's pretty funny. Now we're cooking. Now we're online. It's because I keep showing him Twitter photos of cats trying to eat him. Yeah, it's weird. His life is super relaxed. He has the easiest life in the world. He just eats and sleeps and relaxes and doesn't, he just does whatever he wants, basically. Snarky Butt Munch, what's up, my friend? How's it going, everyone? True, Third Favorite Child, Rockin' Borat, Eddie, Peacebone, Deacon, Count. How's it going, everyone? Welcome. Now we're online. Now we're, we got the whole engine going, so we're going to be doing really good this game, I think. Let's, sack for a mana, draw a card, pay the 1. Yes, please. Tracker, love it. Yeah, we're cooking now. We're gonna attack first, I guess. This is definitely more of the matchup we're looking for. This sort of grindy, grindfest decks. Play Tracker, gets you clues. Don't think that there's really any recourse for them here. I screwed up. I should have not attacked. I should have played the Tracker first, because now if they have a push, they can kill my Tracker. That was a mistake. So we're just gonna say go. Yeah, I mean they could kill the Thought-Knot Seer also, but just say go. Damn, I'm smart. By smart, I mean I made a mistake, but I noticed it. So honestly, that is being smart, making mistakes and noticing it. So they kill the Thought-Knot Seer. We get to sack it for the Oven. We're going to draw a card, which is fine. We get 2 foods. They have 2 fresh draws to try and screw us up here. And I don't think that it's going to be a problem for us. Well, the point is that we want to be able to fetch with Passage and guarantee ourselves the second clue and have them not be able to kill it response. So if we went to fetch there, they would just kill the response to the fetch. So, all right, they hit a Euro and land. So they have Euro now, but like I think that's just fine. We ever do Scavenging Oozes too, so be a Murderous Rider. I'm not super worried. Euro is definitely like the card that makes the Sultai Delirium deck work. Not a very Simic card. They have a Thoughtseize. That's pretty good. Alright. So they get the Thoughtseize and Euro. That's not bad. But we just have like a million card draws coming, so we got food and clues. Now we just need treasures. Correct. Playing Euro. Cool chain sound effects. Just kidding, we're playing on Magic Online, not Arena. God, I can't wait till they have freaking Pioneer on Arena. Holy God. My quality of life's gonna go up so much. Play so much Pioneer. Yes, the Ethereum. Don't forget Ethereum Cell tokens and gold tokens. Right on time, as usual. Alright. Alright, well, we're going to start drawing cards, I guess, and get things going here, because we do need to find an answer to this Euro. Blooming Marsh ain't it. So, let's, Trail of Crumbs. Scavenging Ooze. That's part of the equation. Not all of it, though. You have a Vraska, Murderous Rider. Some way to kill this Euro. I mean, being able to just play Scavenging Ooze and just eat their graveyard, take off Delirium also is pretty good. So, like, they're gonna get a swing in with the Euro and draw a card, which sucks. But I don't think I want to Thoughtseize them either. So let's just play this. Let's crack another clue. Cauldron Familiar, that's pretty good. I kind of want to just keep the Ooze up, though. I mean, they have creature. Yeah, if we exile their two creatures, they don't have Delirium anymore, which is pretty good. So we can't really. I guess they can't really attack either, right? Because if they attack and trade, we get to Ooze away their stuff. So I think we just say go. Like the thing is that, like I was saying earlier, I think we're going to win any grindy game. Our engine's great. Again, the problem in the last league was that we were losing to things that were going over the top of us. You know, combo decks, inverter, and so on and so forth. And as long as we're playing a fair game Magic, we should be able to grind pretty well. Alright, so they salvage here. They hit creature. Well, now they can. I guess we can hit the Planeswalker. So we still can we can still deny them Delirium, I think. Instant land, no we can't. Instant land sorcery creature, no we can't. So, I mean, Ishkan is annoying, but again, we can just grind through it. Took the Ishkana. And again, we can't stop Delirium because they have multiple creatures now. We can exile, yeah, Planeswalker Artifact doesn't really help us, so alright. Alright, so they get tokens, it's fine. It looks like they're not attacking because they didn't attack before they played Ishkana. So that's kind of cool. Alright, so they get to draw. It's kind of a weird sequence, obviously. They probably should have drawn before they cast Ishkana, but We'll just block with the... Alright, they put a Castaway Unbreak, sure. We're just going to block with the Murderous Rider. We could block with the Tracker and just trade and then eat it. But it's not like they don't have more Euros. This Tracker is pretty sweet right now. We're just going to block with the Murderous Rider and sack it. And then we're going to eat the Ballista. And so we'll start working on creatures. Murderous Rider. Untap. Another Trail of Crumbs. Like we have access to our entire deck now at this point, you know? I mean, maybe we could graft a Delirium Shell into this a little bit and put like an Emrakul as like the one big card to win the game with. Right now we have Planeswalker, Sorcery, Land, Creature. That's only 4. Alright, let's just start by drawing a card. Another Cauldron Familiar? Okay. It's like right now, it feels like we have access to our entire deck at this point. We should have 2 Trail of Crumbs and 2 Familiars. So like having one big card to dig to would be kind of cool. I want to keep these things back to block though. Alright, let's just play... Clue. Another Trail of Crumbs? Oh my god. Alright. I do want to take a big chunk out of the graveyard too, so I think just familiar attack with these is 6, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I guess I don't want to trade the tracker away. I guess we're just gonna chill. Maybe you do want a big Planeswalker, honestly. Maybe you're all right. Maybe you're all right. People were saying they wanted a big Planeswalker in the rebuild of the deck, and I said, no, you're all wrong. Maybe I was wrong, though. Just kidding, I'm not wrong. Yeah, so familiar. Let me just say go, I guess. I said maybe chat was right. I didn't say they were right. All right, take it easy. Don't put words in my mouth. I'm going to lose my streamer commission, my streamer card, if I say chat was right. All right, Nisu shakes the world. We're gearing up for Grindfest 2K20 here or whatever. And we have Murderous Riders in our deck, obviously, so you can just go find those. Maybe World Breaker? That's not bad. A World Breaker. It could even be like a big Liliana, honestly. Alright, we're getting spidered. It's pretty cute. And we're about to have a really big ooze. So let's do the whole Cauldron Familiar thing. Sack that. Eat all their creatures. They have no more creatures? Well, eat some of our creatures, I guess. And we're going to need 1 left for... there's actually no point in doing... Yeah, there is a point, I guess. Murderous Rider, and then get this back. It's going to be a really long game. Okay. We don't need to turn off Delirium yet until like we actually need to turn off Delirium, so... Thought-Knot Seer? That's not a thing. Okay, I mean, this is gonna take forever. These oven decks take so long to like actually do their stuff. Gilded Goose. 7/7. Alright. Let me just attack them, maybe. Either way, it's just a block. I think we attack Nissa because like they can just take 7, but Nissa dying is better. So yeah, it's still game 1. This is gonna be a long one. Probably need to talk a little bit less and play a little bit more this deck. We have 1 creature in the graveyard. This might have been a bad attack. So there's 1 creature in the graveyard. That's 8. 10, need 2 more. Sack this, we can't do that. I might have screwed up. Yeah, I think I screwed up. Alright, removal spell? No. We just like really want the Scavenging Ooze to be alive, but I guess it's fine. I shouldn't even kill the Euro, honestly. Alright, whatever. A lot of time pressure, a lot of time pressure. There's 9. I had a creature, they had none, so we couldn't have saved the thing without sacrificing like multiple things on our side. I played the oven pre-combat, maybe I could have, but this is kind of actually pretty annoying. Yeah, so they get Euro back again. I screwed that turn up really badly. The Ooze shouldn't have attacked. I shouldn't have killed the Euro. Just like really bad turn for me. I mean, if Nissa goes ultimate, it's also pretty annoying. I mean, we obviously like just slowly killed them with the Familiar, but they also just gained life with the Euro. Yeah, that was bad. Gotta find me some Murderous Riders, you know? I don't know. And a replacement Scavenging Ooze. Oh, Doomsday Alarm. Good lord, we're drawing a lot of cards. We're just a freaking deck, honestly. I mean, I guess we're just gonna quad oven them, right? Like, okay. Is drawing cards better than Trail of Crumbs? Maybe it's not. We have a million foods in play. 3 cats. I guess we're making this thing bigger. I don't even know. I'm trying to just do stuff fast. Clock's obviously an issue, so they can like double drain us, right? Here's your Fatal Push. That's not the worst. Alright. So they have 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. They have 12 mana. It's 14. So they can only drain us once. Oh. Once both these trackers are monstrous. Just gonna block with the Euro. Sure. Oh, cool. You got him again. God damn it. Euro can only come back so many times, you know? We have to attack. So this is actually insane for us. This is great. This is everything we ever wanted. Kill Euro. All their stuff dies, which is great. So we just need to like mush this board down so we can, you know, make it more manageable. What the hell is that? That and that. And go. Keep or mulligan. This type of game of Magic. Keep or mulligan. This type of game of Magic. Euro from hand, sure. Pretty sure we're like way ahead this game, so they better watch their clock too, jeez. So we get to triple cat, look for a Murderous Rider, pick off this Nissa probably. Wait, we have 3 Murderous Riders left. Euro, sure. Definitely easier to play a game like this in paper than in real life. You get to shortcut a lot of stuff. Moza, resub, 5 months, welcome back. Orser of Crewfix, yes. As if this game needed to be any slower. Well, we were behind pretty far on the clock, and now we're not, so that's good. Decay will kill... Oh, Thoughtseize, sure. Decay will kill one of our trackers, but we get to attack again next turn. We should definitely be able to find a Murderous Rider for this Nissa, so... Yeah, take Thoughtseize, sure. My turn to click. Maybe just bring them all back. Cards are not like the issue right now. We're not really worried about triggers. Murderous Riders all day. Okay, so now I get to attack them for 1,000,000, and we can Murderous Rider this Nissa. 3. The Decay is another library, not in their hand. That was bad. I screwed up. I did not want to make this trade. Damn it. Whatever, this is fine. Sure. $18 cards. 3. Yeah, it's literally just like, who's going to click faster? They have a push on top, too. Yeah, I mean, our trackers are all dead now. But... this is game 1, yes. Well, the cat plan's the only way we're actually going to win, so... So in theory, if this was in paper, we would get into a game state where we're just like casting 3 Murderous Riders every turn because they'd be the only cards in our deck. But it's just going to be really, really hard to like actually achieve that game state. Ah, shit. I should have Murderous Rider. Nah, maybe not. You have a Scavenging Ooze? That's a problem. It's chess clock. When your clock runs out, you lose. End of story. Good draw. I should like know what's in their hand, but whatever. They have 6. Yeah, I mean we're just gonna we're gonna time out this match, but we definitely would win this game, which is really frustrating. But like we're not gonna be able to win the match in time probably, which is really annoying. But we have to win with the Kai plan. That's just how we win the game. Like we can't win otherwise. Like we're not playing any like big card. So wait. No, turn off the Fs. There we go. It's just sloppy. We're just like both trying to play really fast, and it's just like if they stacked their triggers right, then they would have gotten their Euro, and I wouldn't be able to stop it. Like. Still game 1, yes. Why is everything bouncing around? Why are we doing this, Magic Online? Why you gotta be like this? I got enough problems, alright? I don't need you trying to mess me up. Oh my god, turn all the auto yields off? Oh my god. Like, this would all take, like, a half a second in paper. You know? Like, we're clearly going to win this game. But, So the good news is the deck is working. I mean, we're clearly, properly grinding the way we want to be grinding. And, like, this game is over. They have literally nothing left. We've ground them into the dust. But we also just don't have enough time to win, which is really stupid. But... the Wingers is right here. We're just beating them. Like... They're just going to take every action they can. And we're cool. I can't say always no. God damn it. Geese are coming in. Oh, man. Opponent casts Fog? Yeah. Moment's Peace. So I have 2 minutes to win the next game, huh? Alright, that's cool. How can we board in a manner where we win very, very quickly? So the ovens are out, and the Trail of Crumbs are out. And the Thought-Knot Seers and Kalitas are in. The Noxious Grasp and Decays. All of this is coming in. And all of this is going out. Familiars can stay because they attack. Only things that are fat. I mean, the maggots are pretty bad. I guess Duress is bad too. I mean, Duress could win the game quickly though. We just Duress the removal spell and kill them. Just F6 every turn and make them beat me 2 times in 6 minutes. That's not a bad idea, actually. Just take off all my stops. I'm not above doing that. So I understand that we win long games. Yeah. Yeah. All right. I got the Vraskas. It's like super slow. All right, here we go. Nobody talk to me. I'm going to do the impossible. Cauldron Familiar beatdown. Trackers have too many triggers. They attack, though. Just auto-yield, you know? Oh, Magic Golem, for the love of God. I need you to help me out here, Magic Golem. We can't do this laggy stuff. We got like a minute and a half to win a game here. Keep. No shuffle time. Yes, if we set up remove all our stops, they can just do the same thing. So. Punch up at the land first. One less click. Go! That's pretty funny, boss. They keep the forest. No shock, damn it. That's not bad. Shkana, not close. Oh, I drew Courser of Grufix? What a sicko. What a perfect card to draw, you know? Life gaining. You have a land on top. So they have land, push, decay, sage. Oh, you get to kill a clue? What a jerk. That's pretty funny. Our chalk gets bigger, though. We're making up on time. I mean, like, we spent like 1 minute, it's been like 2. Why does it get bigger? I was going to be sacrifice the clue whenever clue dies. Decay, sure. Alright. They have a push left. They block, kill tracker with their push. My kingdom for a questing beast. Yeah, I know, right? Give me Reality Smasher, for God's sakes. We've really made up some time. They spent like 3 minutes. We spent like 1 so far. Only won like a little faster in the last game, you know? Change our mind. We're just casting it. We got Grasp. To cast that already. I shouldn't realize it. Yeah, I said F6. Jesus. Come on. They hit a Euro. We're dead. God damn it. Oh, the Familiar. You're right. This Gilded Goose is getting in next turn 100% of the time, just so you know. Yeah, we just can't beat this Euro. It's the 3 life every turn is just stupid. Why not make food for Cat? You tell me wrong, Weasley. Why are we not making a food right now? Why did Gilded Goose get in last turn? Ain't nobody got time for that, alright? I know we can draw that actually like deals with Euro. This is obviously not our main game plan, so like we bored out all of our ovens and our stuff. It's so sick, is like this game started, we had a minute 40 and they had like 6 minutes, and like they're close to clocking. They've also done more than we have, I guess, but Hostage Taker, what a joker. Oh man. All of our stops are off. They have 34 seconds to kill us. That was actually a good draw. We did it! We won! Technical knockout is the term. The technical knockout. To be fair, like, this wasn't a cheesy win. We should have won this match. Like, we won game one, like, very, very cleanly. Oh, man. I've been playing Magic Online for a long time, so I'm very well versed in the clock, like, what you gotta do in a clock game. Right, like, it's not like this was a game where, like, we lost game one and we stalled out game two and then just, like, stole the win. Like, we definitely won this match. You know, but Oh my god. We started this game with 2 minutes. They had 6.5 minutes, and we won on time. And Okara said, I couldn't respond to it at the time. Okara said that if we won this game, they would submit a Your Deck Live. So Okara's Your Deck Live is coming. And Stallings donated $10. Oh, hold on a second. I'm sorry. I guess the show has to go on, right? Soccer Rat, thanks for the bits. Appreciate that. Ropes Hawk's hands are shaking. Palms are sweaty. Oh, man. Now I got to reset all my stops, though. Oh, you're all great. The first 48 minutes was pretty boring, but that last 2 minutes was something else. All right. Can I do it right here? Yeah, so I have my upkeep, my attack step, my block step, my main phases. Help me out here. What stops did I used to have? Oh, we're gifting subs. Chat's going nuts. This is great. I love y'all. All right. Their end step, their block step, their beginning of combat step, right? And that's it, right? So my upkeep, my main, their beginning combat, both attack and blocks. My main, their end. Oh boy, yeah. I don't know if we can top that. I agree. I don't know if the Your Deck Live can top that. Yeah, I got a pee too. All right, so let's take a minute and come down from that. If you're just tuning into the stream, welcome. This is Your Deck Live, a show where I play Your Deck live on stream. This is part 2 of a double dip, where someone submits a deck, I play it, fix it, and then play it again. This is Jund Food was the initial build for Wolfie Gaming LOL, and it didn't go too great. We were lacking the payoffs. I think this deck is also lacking a payoff. I would like to have like one big top end card to fish for. Maybe it's a big Planeswalker. Maybe it's something else in like the grindy matchups. Honestly, even an Emrakul doesn't seem unreasonable, you know. But yes, this is the rebuilt deck. Now our yeah, whatever. I talked about it already. We'll just freaking play some Magic. Oh my god, the humanity. Stream's brought to you by CoolStuffInc.com. CoolStuffInc.com, number one source for your game shopping needs. Promo code Jim5. Go buy your Trail of Crumbs or whatever. CoolStuffInc.com. Read my articles. We won game 1 convincingly. It just took a really, really long time. We had like everything, and it just we had to keep catting and whatever. And the win was basically deterministic, but it just took a really, really long time, and we won game 2. Oh man. How do you submit a deck for Your Deck Live? I love the all caps of Live too. That's good branding. Going over to JimDavisMTG.com and go to I Play Your Deck, and all the information is right here. JimDavisMTG.com. How much it costs, logistics, scheduling, and so on and so forth. It's all on there. Oh man, yeah. Like again, that's one I don't really feel bad about it. There's times where you time your opponent out and like they're comboing and you clearly are going to lose, and they just clock and you're like, all right, whatever, we cheese them out. But that was clearly, I think we would have clearly won that match given the amount of time we needed to just to operate the interface. It's not even like a time issue. It was like we were playing slow. It's just like you got to click these things 100 million billion times. This hand's not great, but I don't really hate it. We're on the draw. We draw an Oven. The hand's great. We draw any of our engine pieces, any of our removal spells, anything but lands, basically. I'm going to keep this. How many cards we draw in game 1? I mean, our entire deck, basically. We had access to our entire deck. Which is why I think the deck needs one big payoff card. So when you have access to your entire deck, you can, like, you know, actually find some card to win the game with. It's, like, quickly, I guess. The thing is that, like, you don't really need a card to win the game with because we still won the game, you know? And it wasn't really close, but, like, for speed-wise, you might want, like, one big card. If you haven't followed the stream, hit that follow button, of course. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure you follow on there. Oh, man, this is a stupid combo deck. God damn it. Oh, they're playing the Lotus Bloom deck. That's pretty good, actually. That's actually a really good draw. Alright. Oh, yeah? You know what's more powerful than Lotus Blossom, whatever the hell it's called? 2 Cauldron Familiars. We are going to Thought-Knot Seer them next turn, so... True. Thanks for the donation. You want deck tech? Sure, we can do your deck tech after this league, my friend. So, in about 4 hours. Now, when the league's over, we'll do the deck tech. Put your link in chat, please. Thanks, Drew. Appreciate that. Alright. A Boreal Grazer. They have a Lotus, which sucks. Hope this Thought-Knot Seer is good, basically. Cycle, Shelter, Thicket? Alright. I mean, if they only have like one good payoff in their hand, then this Thought-Knot Seer could be really good. And the Ooze is actually pretty good too. You know, our colors are really messed up right now. But... yeah, that last game deserves some follows. If you're not following the stream and you watch that last game, what the hell are you doing? Oh, man. Alright, so Thought-Knot Seer, take me to the promised land. Their hand is very good. Underworld Breach, Hidden Stirrings, Pour Over Pages. They only have 4 mana, though. So it's definitely Pour Over Pages. I mean, with Hidden Stirrings, oh, can they just, like, play their entire graveyard? Oh, man. Oh, it exiles. Never mind. So they actually have no gas in their graveyards. This is fine. We'll take the Pour Over Pages. And then we'll just hope that the Scavenging Ooze next turn can do some work. Alright. So they can make some mana here and they can cast the Breach, but there's just like not much in their graveyard. So, Channel Fireball top 5 plays of the week. Someone submit it. I'm not going to submit it. That would be very pretentious of me. But someone else can submit it. Whew, boy. That was something. R&B curtains. Do 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 do. Blast Zone, sure. And now I get the Scavenging Ooze. I could just play the Vraska. What are they doing here? Oh, they're going to Thespian stage? Yeah, sure. Now they have a lot more mana, but I probably just want to Scavenging Ooze and you start eating stuff and get have it available for response to a Breach. We only have like a few green sources, which kind of sucks, but I think our life totals are relevant, so... yeah, so we only have 1 activation of Scavenging Ooze? Jeez. Alright. Definitely a little awkward. Alright, so they're making the block, not the chump block. We're going to play Ooze. With the ability to either make a food or exile 1 card. Hopefully it's good enough. Matthew, the Shuffler is always out to get you. Always. Oh, God. Oh, come on. The Thoughtseize ball even applies to Thought-Knot Seer? God. Alright. Alright, discard a Sylvan Scrying. Oh, we're dead. Alright. That's so sick. Can we read a book? This is boring. Yeah. Yeah. You know, combo winter here in Pioneer. I mean, now we can't stop the Breach from just going nuts because we only have 1 exile of Scavenging Ooze, so it's basically just do that. Will they screw up or not? Yeah. Alright. I guess we'll read Shakespeare and we'll see what their win condition is. Alright, let's exile one of these. Should we hold on? Doesn't even matter, right? Yeah, whatever. Alright, what are we gonna read here? Let's mix it up a little bit. We're gonna read Harrington on Hold'em. It's not quite Shakespeare, but it's a little poker learning, right? Harrington on Hold'em. Introduction. This is the problem block. We can't. This is not gonna be it. Hold on. Harrington on Hold'em, Volume 1. Introduction to poker. The hands. It's a good, like... The Cadillac of poker. If you've watched televised poker at all, you've heard No Limit Hold'em described as the Cadillac of poker. It's a true statement, but few players understand why the game deserves that reputation. Professionals rank the different forms of poker by how much they consider their entry fees in a tournament worth. Top 7-card stud players, for instance, think the true value of an entry into a 7-card stud tournament is about twice the entry fee. An entry into a Raz or Omaha tournament yields about the same value, but the best No Limit Hold'em players in the world think that a $1,000 entry fee is worth $4,000 to $5,000, and huge events like the World Series of Poker, with many beginners in the field, perhaps as much as $7,000 to $8,000. What makes No Limit Hold'em poker so much more skillful for good players, and so profitable for the best players? Many think it has something to do with making big all-in bets, or orchestrating outrageous bluffs. But actually, it hinges on two technical factors: the amount of information available to the players, and the ability to control the pot odds offered to your opponent. Let's look at each factor in turn. Information availability. Poker is a game of incomplete information, but not all games of incomplete information are created equal. From game to game, there are degrees of information availability. How much information is hidden and how much is available greatly affects the interest and playability of the game. In classic 5-card draw poker, all of your opponent's cards are hidden. Aside from betting patterns, the only source of information you have is the number of cards your opponent chooses to discard. With so little information to weigh, your strategic options are limited, and the game plays very mechanically. Nowadays, classic 5-card draw poker is only played in home games. At the other extreme of poker variations lies another classic game, 5-card stud. Here players have only one hidden hole card, while all other cards are dealt face up. Once again, basic strategy becomes mechanically simple, this time because too much information about each hand is available. The best poker variations strike the right balance between hidden and exposed cards. Texas Hold'em lies right in the center of that sweet spot. 2 hidden cards allows plenty of room for deceptive maneuvering, while 5 cards exposed allows a good player to make plenty of deductions on opposing hands. How am I not dead yet? We dead yet? They screw up? No? Maybe? Yes? Oh, why do they print this card? What were they thinking? Huh? What were they thinking? God. Host says, morning, Jim. Crack my tailbone. Want to come say I love your content and your attitude towards the game. Thanks for your commitment to making our community worthwhile. Host, hope you're feeling better, my friend. Take a load off, literally, I guess, and relax and watch me lose to this stupid combo deck. What was it, turn 5? Turn 5 kill. Awesome. We'll read some more Harrington on Hold'em if we get killed again. Yeah, it's 2 mana Yawgmoth's Will. It's even better than Yawgmoth's Will because the cards just stay in the graveyard. You can keep casting Hidden Stirrings over and over and over again. You know? Alright, so thankfully we have a lot of disruption in our deck. Our hand was definitely, if we knew we were playing against combo, I would have not kept 2 Cauldron Familiars, a Vraska, and 4 lands. But now we know what we're playing against. So we have to bring in Duresses and Brain Maggots. It's possible their only win condition is hidden behind Fae of Wishes. What do y'all think about bringing this card in? Is that crazy? Thought-Knot Seer. We gotta cut. Push. Vraska, all the Murderous Riders. We kill their Jason on the +1 trigger, we win. Well, yeah, I guess. We couldn't do that. We'll leave it a Murderous Rider, I guess. Alright, maybe we gave up. We have like a million interactive stuff here, so Decay for Breach. That's actually true. We can do Decay the Breach. That's fair. I guess like our engine's pretty bad too, just like really slow. So you can take out like some of that stuff. I don't know. I don't know if they wish for Jason to just cast it because, frankly, I didn't really care because I was reading poker books. They probably wish for it. I mean, it's kind of a weird card to have in your main deck, but need more Assassin's Trophies? Why? Link for donation. I want you to do a deck tech. Chef Seth. It's right below the Twitch stuff, my friend. It's right there. The deck tech will be after this league. Be aware of that. So it might be a long league. So this hand's great, I guess. I gotta pee really bad. I should have gone to pee while they were comboing. That was stupid. What was I thinking? Did I still play Modern? Yeah, of course. Still play all the formats. A lot of Pioneer, though. Pioneer's pretty popular. I'm going to go pee. I got to pee really bad. I'm going to pee myself. So, back in a minute. Watch this.
Need the latest Magic the Gathering singles for constructed, casual cards for the kitchen table, or sealed product for a draft night with your friends? CoolStuffInc.com has what you're looking for. With an extensive selection of singles, sealed, and supplies, free shipping on orders of $100 or more, a 25% buy list bonus, and our ever-popular customer rewards program, CoolStuffInc.com is a one-stop shop for all your Magic the Gathering needs.
Alright, sorry, folks. When you gotta pee, you know? I would have been much better play for me to go pee while they were comboing, but I'm just dumb, so. Alright, I think we're gonna open on, 5 1-drops here. There's no point opening on a discard spell, because, like, discard spell on turn 2, I think, is the place you want to be for that. I guess the goose is, like, kind of worthless. Not really. We don't have to, what's this goose, I guess. Next turn we'll like discard spell, familiar, and oven probably. They have Grazer, it's like whatever. I want to get like an actual good card out of their hand, so I don't think we're Thoughtseize in the Grazer. Alright, so Thoughtseize. Their hand is Fae of Wishes, Expansion Explosion, and Lotus Fields. So they have the Lotus Fields all lined up, but we can take their stuff. We're not in great shape here. It's definitely not a ideal matchup. They have an Expansion and an Explosion in their hand. Alright, so... yeah, we'll just play Familiar. I mean, Familiar can't even attack. Ugh. I guess we can just, like, take the expansion later, right? I'm not casting it next turn, so... definitely need some Thought-Knot Seer, Scavenging Ooze type action here. Lotus Field. Whoop. 17. God, we need to draw a threat, please. Just give me a threat, some kind. Alright, so Duress you. Did your Underworld breach? I think it's still Expansion Explosion, though, because I can just draw like a bunch of cards off of it. And the breach by itself isn't doing much, so... alright, that's gone, and those are gone, and then, realistically, we're just gonna have freaking Sorcery Speed this in F6, who cares? A little F6 value. I guess they have Blast Zone. Doesn't really change anything, though. So I could have just done it after I did everything anyway, so... Thought-Knot Seer off the top, please. Alright, so that's fine. Oops. Now our clock is online. It's cool. Thought-Knot Seer off the top, please. Can't complain, right? Draw the best card ever printed. Can't complain. Really, really good draw. So now they have, their hand is Lotus Field, Underworld Breach, and 2 mystery cards. Ooh, they're hard casting the Vizier of Tumbling Sands. Okay. God damn it. Go Tireless Tracker. We're definitely lacking a fast clock against decks like this. Like, no question. You know? Alright, so they get the double tap here, which kind of sucks. Making 6 blue. Oh my god. Oh my god. I think we're in trouble, folks. Yeah. So anyway, back to... what is this, turn 5? They turned 5 just 2 games in a row through multiple discard spells? God, what a jerk. Alright, anyway. Back to the poker book. Controlling pot odds. The goal of all forms of poker is to avoid making mistakes while inducing as many mistakes as possible from your opponents. Every time you make a mistake, you lose, and your opponents gain. Every time you induce a mistake from your opponents, you gain and they lose. These gains and losses don't occur immediately. You may make a bad mistake and still win a hand and pull more chips into your stack. But in the very long run, your results at the poker table will approach the sum of all of your opponent's mistakes, less the sum of all of your mistakes. This principle governs all games, which are mixtures of skill and chance. There are a variety of mistakes one can make in poker, but one of the most serious to make is to make a bet or call which is not correct given the pot odds available to you, either because you haven't made the right deductions about your opponent's cards, or because you have a generally correct idea about their cards, but you've ignored the pot odds entirely. The no-limit form of Hold'em poker is very advantageous to good players for a simple reason. By making superior deductions about their hands of their opponent, they can make bets that offer their opponents more chances to make errors. Whenever their opponent misreads the situation and makes such an error, the good player gains and his opponent loses. Just like we're losing right now. We lose yet? Keep or mulligan. The fact that this deck exists in Pioneer. Keep or mulligan. The fact that Lotus Field combo exists in Pioneer. Do you want to keep it or you want to mulligan it? What do you think? It's definitely not like Lantern. It's just like Storm for the most part, but keep or mulligan. I'm sorry, am I talking my British accent still? I can't turn it off. Oh my god, I just can't stop. Oh no, I have to do the rest of a stream in this accent? Oh well, I suppose that'll be what it is. So the problem with our deck is that we don't have a fast enough clock in a matchup like this. We have the disruption, but we need the clock too. And like there's so many cards dedicated to our engine that it's kind of tough. All right, well, there's just deterministic here. They have the Thought Tome Scour or whatever. Should we run Leyline on the board? Maybe. Alright, so obviously a pretty crappy loss. We just died on turn 5 2 games in a row after casting multiple discard spells both games. Like, I guess we only had one discard spell in game 1, right? But whatever. What are you going to do? If you're sitting and welcome to the stream, my name is Jim Davis. How's it going? This is Your Deck Live, a show where I play Your Deck Live on stream. This is the double dip. So this is part 2 of a double dip, meaning we played Wolfie Gaming's Jund Food deck, and it didn't go so great. We had some rough ones, but we identified all of the issues, we fixed them, and built this deck. And we're 1-1, and we beat Sultai Delirium, and we lost to the combo deck. Stupid combo deck. Let's go. Oh my god. That is a hand of magic cards. You think you're playing standard, you look over to the left here, you know? This is a possible hand of the week. We can book this one for hand of the week. Alright, so mulligan. That's better. It's better. Poker hands. Here we're reading the poker book. We get the poker hand. Simple as that. Alright, so we're both on 6 cards. Opponent mulligans also. I kinda want to ship a land here, but maybe that's just too greedy. Casting Thought-Knot on turn 4 is pretty desirable. Oh, sorry. I'm gonna keep this. Could dump a removal spell, but I guess, yeah, I'm gonna dump the Fatal Push. Maybe this is wrong, but we have Murderous Rider. I want the lands. Push is like just bad against some decks. Sarah Avenger's sweet. Hello. Hello, Magic Online. Are you there? Oh, yes, you are. What a draw step. What a draw step. I guess when, like, you have 20 cards in your deck that all cost 1 mana, you have a lot of good draw steps for turn 1, you know? Unk. 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 What's up, Stu? Oh, man. Pretty wacky league so far. We've timed our opponent out from a 5-minute disadvantage. We read some Harrington on Hold'em. We made some goose noises. It's been a pretty eventful stream so far. I assume our opponent's playing Heliod Walking Ballista in some capacity, because it's usually what a white deck means in this format. Is white so bad otherwise? Yeah. Okay. That's not bad either. Alright, we're going to Trail of Crumbs, set up for Thought-Knot Seer next turn. If they play a Heliod, we actually can't kill it. We have no way to remove it from the battlefield, which is kind of sketch, honestly, but... So, Trail of Crumbs go. Let's hope they don't play Heliod. This is not Jund anymore. The first version of it was Jund. This is a double dip. And then my update is not playing red anymore. The red wasn't very good. Two mana in the pool. And offense is in play. Daxos. Thank God we get to cast this Thought-Knot Seer before they cast Heliod. Thraven Inspector. And defense is like not bad. You know? Alright, let's do our food thing. Do you want an Overgrown Tomb? Or, hear me out, an Overgrown Tomb. Mortified, petrified, stupefied. How about you? Mortified can't kill, what's it called anyway? Alright, so we're a little behind on life here, but let's see what they got in their hand. Atomic and Walking Ballista. Atomic's kind of a beater, honestly. But I prefer if they didn't play Ballista, I guess. Yeah, this has to put... So whenever a non-token creature enters the battlefield under your control, bolster 1. Choose a creature with the least toughness among creatures you control and put a counter on it. So they play Ballista this turn, they can make it a 2-2? Yeah, sure. Like, we have a kill spell for the flyer, you know? So their hand is Atomic. So, like, their board is, like, pretty embarrassing. It's just, like, a bunch of crappy creatures that don't do anything. And they do things, but, like, they're not particularly threatening. But we are at 13. We do need to, like, get something going here. I guess they don't size up well against the 4/4. So that's pretty good. We have this Murderous Rider. We're one Cauldron Familiar away from our engine being completely online. We have food to make. We got Murderous Rider. I think we're in pretty good shape this game. Opponent's going slow too, yes. Alright, so they play Atomic. They get to bump up the... They're going to bump the Anafenza up. I think that's fine. And then we just trade and play a new Thought-Knot Seer. Never mind, they have no cards in hand. They have a clue, though. They're not going to attack? Wow. Okay. Alright, we just start Murderous Ridering things, I guess. Whatever. No cards in hand. They get the clue here, obviously, but... Worst case scenario is they draw company, but... That is not a Heliod. I should have killed the inoffensive response. I kind of was just like spaced out. That's stupid. So not that bad, obviously, because we have the Thought-Knot Seer in our hands. I did it again. God damn it! What is wrong with me? Whatever. Should have killed the inoffensive again in response to the thing. All right. Well, now Tomic's fairly large, and offensive's fairly large. Everything's fairly large, honestly. The Horn of Gondor. You can kill Tomic later, I think. Just kill the inoffensive. Stupid. Yeah, Bugler's great. It's like 3 and then 3 and then 2. Maybe actually we have to kill this Tomic, I think. Alright, so they gain some life, whatever. Untap. Scavenging Ooze? It's not bad. Let's thought out the card. They got a card, right? They got another Bugler? Yeah, okay. So, they're back to square one. They have a clue. Whatever. Four force are certainly holding down the fort reasonably well. They cracked the clue. God damn it. They drew Heliod. Alright, well, that's really bad for us. We need to dodge Heliod for like a turn or two. We did not do that. This deck could want Languish in the sideboard. That could definitely be a thing. Like these go wide matchups. Like our board's not that important. You know, we just rebuild it anyway. When the Thought-Knots come out against like aggro decks or creature decks, each board in Languish. Yeah, that's a good idea. I think Languish is better than Crux of Fate, yeah. 5 mana is a lot more than 4. I don't really see how we can win this game. We just can't beat Heliod, honestly. We just can't remove a Heliod from play. And like they attack here, and if like something dies, oh god, they get to use their Heliod counters and stuff. Yeah, we're in big trouble here. It's 4, 5, 6, 7. We could go like here, here, and here. And kill Daxos. And just go to 1. But I don't know how we really come back from that. They still have 5 attackers and only have 3 blockers. So that doesn't really work. But once I kill things, the Heliod just destroys us. I don't think I have any outs, honestly. I think we're just dead. There aren't a ton of things that get Heliod in green black. Because the problem is that like things like Vraska Contempt only kill it when it's a creature. There's Deglamour, but Deglamour is like super narrow. Honestly, we have the Infinite Obliterations. Like this deck without Heliod just seems awful. So. Mystic Repeal? I think that the Deglamour is better than that. Just more flexible. I'll just go to the next game. We're just wasting our time. All right, so definitely need some more removal. I think we should be fine in this matchup, aside from Heliod. If we can just dodge Heliod for a while, like the Thought-Knots aren't very good. We have like Noxious Grasps and stuff. All right, so let's sideboard here. Oh, we have Kalitas too. So we have Kalitas, Noxious Grasp, Fatal Push. Definitely don't want Thought-Knot Seer. I guess Thoughtseize. We have so many cards to bring in, honestly. Like, do we want this? Getting Heliod is honestly really good. I think we probably do. In which case, like, we probably want to trim our engine down a little bit. Got, like, 2 trails. Do you want Kalitas? Maybe we don't want Kalitas. Thought-Knot Seer just doesn't line up in combat very well. And their hand is often, like, empty anyway. Maybe Vraska's not good. Is it possible you want to board out of Trail of Crumbs? And just be like a mid-range deck against them? The thing is, like, Trail of Crumbs is kind of slow, and it's really good if you're grinding, but, like, I don't think they can outgrind us anyway. They just kind of have to, like, overpower us. It's also possible they have Graveyard Hate. Like, we can just bring in all their removal spells, just kill all their stuff, just play that game. Like, yeah, let's just do that. Just cut the entire engine. I can't cut the whole engine, I guess. That's, like, way too many cards. We could just bring in the Thought-Knots back in. And then play, like, I don't know, a Duress, I guess. It's not exactly what our main plan is, but this is an option. It's definitely possible they have Graveyard 8. So let's try this. Let's see what happens. Obviously, this is not the most exciting, food deck in the world, but we just need a plan for, like, I think this matchup's probably whatever, but we just need a plan for the faster decks. There's a lot of combos in Pioneer now. There were no, as of like, a few weeks ago, there were no combos. You weren't getting comboed in Pioneer, but since Theros came out, the Heliod combo and the Inverter combo and blah 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 blah. I'm gonna keep it. Let's see how good this card is. I bet Swamp. Put him all against a 6. I mean, Courser is just, like, also a slow, grindy card. Like, you don't play Courser and play Trail of Crumbs. You play one or the other. What's after this deck? Another Euro deck live, Boros Angels in Pioneer. Alright, there's your Inspector. Inspector's good. I mean, we got the old obliteration for the Heliod, so that's good. Bombs away. Let's make sure we name the right Heliod. Heliod Sun Crowned. So no hits in the hand, which kind of sucks. But yeah, Ballista, Bugler, Knight. They chose to hold the Knight for an extra land, which is fine. So their deck is just Buglers, Knights, Daxos, Company, 3 copies of Charming Prince, 2 Benoish Marshals, 2 mana Fenza. It's just like a crappy white weenie deck now, which is kind of cool for us. I didn't look for ways to beat Kalitas. I probably should have looked at that more closely. I had screenshot it if I wasn't lazy, but let's take it to Knight. Were there answers to Kalitas in their deck? I didn't see any, but there might be. I just missed it. Will we see Black White Auras today? Nah, I have the Your Deck Live queue is pretty full right now. I'm playing. I'm clearing out 3 decks from Your Deck Live today. Self Spirit, yeah, sure. Kalitas, yeah, just Kalitas. Thought-Knot's not bad actually. They have the 1 Fairgrounds Warden, and we just played. What was in their hand again? I can't remember. It's like 2 Ballistas. It wasn't very good. Yeah, just shit the Kalitas. Kalitas. The first version was an 04. The engine worked, but there was no payoff. This version is currently 1-1. We lost to the Storm combo deck, and we beat Sultai Delirium. Kalitas. Nah, Kalitas here. Kalitas is a vampire. Bingo. Kalitas, the slack-jawed vampire. The card to be banned is Dig Through Time, not one of the combo pieces. And then see if the format can adjust or not. It's my favorite single card. I wrote an article a while ago. My top 8 cards. You can look for that. I go over my favorite cards. You'll never believe what number 1 is. Come on, opponent. Let's go here. You're playing literally white weenie cards. Not even white weenie cards, just like crappy white mid-range cards. Let's go. Here we go. Here it comes. The Bugler. Inspector, alright. I mean, I don't think their crappy creatures can beat my Kalitas, so. Kalitas. Yeah. So, land? Where's the land? Let me just play Thought-Knot Seer. Just. There's like Ballista, right? Yeah, sure. Take a Ballista. Just say go. Next turn we'll just start killing stuff and playing geese. Probably should have attacked first, I guess, if their blocks aren't very... maybe not. We have to tip the back on defense. Crack a clue. I mean, Thriving Inspector is really, really good. It's like the one good card in their deck. Like, I've always like mopey white creatures. Inspector is just the nuts. The card's so good. Attack for 2. We untap and start doing stuff. I like it. I like it. Vraska. That's pretty good, actually. Actually, they can just kill it with their Ballista. That's good though, because I mean, just when you just get the thing back. Oh, they pump. They play a big Ballista and just kill it. Okay, let's I think we just like kill stuff. Just kill the spirit. Play a goose. Attack. I want to kill it now so they can't pop it on their turn and attack with everything. They have 2, 4, 5, 6, 7 total power, so Kalitas can't attack. I guess I can attack because I have a second Kalitas. That's actually not bad. Just fire in, trade off with 2 of their things, and then play another Kalitas next turn. They are going really slow. Right, Zibby? Has anyone submitted Pioneer Merfolk? No. I mean, Merfolk is not really good in any format, so... People do like it. Oh, I can't attack, duh. Oh, stupid. Everything's indestructible. Post-combat Gilded Goose. Let's go. Forgot that part. So once again, we have extracted their Heliod's, so they have to beat us in a fair game of Magic. But they're playing Knight of the White Orchid in their deck, so it's not as easy as it looks. Play Ballista. Bolster the Ballista. That's not bad. Draw Murderous Rider. It's not too shabby. Probably just Murderous Rider the Ballista and make him use it. They'll kill something, but whatever. Otherwise, they can just like pump it once. I guess they can pump it once and kill my Kalitas. I have another Kalitas. Let me just say go here. Or I could play Vraska, bump it up, and sack the food, and just like kind of get that going. I kind of like that actually. Yeah, with no fear of dying to a combo, we're pretty fine just like grinding along here. Zombie. If you haven't followed the stream, that follow button, of course, watching on YouTube, make sure you follow on there. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Your Deck Live, a show where I play Your Deck Live on stream. Was Jund Food, double dip for Wolfie Gaming. My version is Golgari. We are 1-1. Plus this bad boy. I haven't actually played Vraska at all. Tireless Tracker. Vraska seems very good in this deck. Sun Petal Groves. And they have double pump on the list if they want it. So this is actually, if they pump, kill Kalitas, that's actually awesome for us. Kalitas. Yes, our next deck is Boros, Angels, and Pioneer. That's our next deck. So now I get to play another Kalitas and then minus Vraska and kill the Ballista and make them cry. Unless they want to attack everything at Vraska, which would be pretty wild. A sneak preview of a list. It's on my Twitter, folks. Every time I go live, I tweet every deck list we're playing on the stream on my Twitter. So you should follow me on Twitter. Go get him. So yeah, pretty. We could hold the land for tracker, but we want to make a food. So Kalitas, kill that. Didn't even sack it in response. Sure. Will they ever merge Magic Online and Arena? No, but Arena may eventually take over. It'll never fully replace it, I don't think. I don't think you'll ever see Vintage or like stuff like that on Arena. But Pioneer is supposed to come to Arena, so alright. Charming Prince, blah blah blah. Flicker the Bugler, blah blah blah. again, without a combo, they just like can't beat us. You know, like I don't think that they can effectively grind us. Company, sure. All right, Marshall's not bad. Yes, the fact that they announced for Worlds a while back that the drafting on Worlds would be on Arena, but they just announced yesterday that they're going to physically draft the cards in paper and then import the deck list into Arena. We were hoping that because it was going to be at Worlds that real draft would be coming on Arena, but yeah. All right, so and they have a pretty big army. Looks like a lot of it can't attack. All right, so attacking Vraska, we just jump block here. Yes, that is peak magic. Totally agree. All right, so Bugler comes back. They get this Scry and Bolster. So that defense has been pretty good. All right, so we're just going to sack the Vraska to kill this Marshall, I think. And then we're going to use the Murderous Rider to probably kill Anafenza. We'll see what they play next. Like they're out of gas, so let's kill this. Play Tracker, play land. And just so you go. Like they have Tomic to attack with, but whatever. Yeah, I mean, they did hire a new company, like a computer company or programming house or whatever, to like work on Arena, which is good because they just need to put more money into it, more. You know, like Arena is like pretty good, but it could be awesome if they just like put the time and effort into it. You know, sure. Oh, I tap my lands badly. Maybe we just crack a clue. Yeah, just crack a clue, actually. Draw Forest, sure. Blooming Marsh, sure. 3/2/2, Murderous Rider, sack some zombies. I think we're at the point now we can start attacking with this thing. It's 3/3 and 2 and 3. Yeah, play this. So this is a 5, 6, 7, 8. I get to kill one creature. So kill this 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, they can trade their entire board with my Kalitas if they want to. I'm cool with that. Kalitas. The only disaster here is if they drew exactly Company last turn. That's like the actual disaster. But aside from that, I think everything's great. Oh, they're going for it. Here comes the party block. Okay. Swift end the Anafenza, sure, whatever. And then sack a Zambi. And sack a Zambi. They have a Stasis Snare? Wow, that was a sick draw. Alright. I don't know why they didn't wait for me to sack all the Zambis, but sure. I was stacking another zombie. Alright. That's pretty good for them, I guess. Pretty good draw. Pretty good draw. I mean, still in fine shape, I think. And they have like one or two of those. You can make a food. Nah, let's just draw a card, I guess. Another goose. I mean, we do need to draw a spell, but... yeah, so we're playing against the Heliod combo deck. We have Infinite obliterated their Heliods. So they're just like mono-white mid-range now, basically. Is your Murderous Rider again? It's pretty cool. Play a honker. Play a honker. And well, we boarded out our engine intentionally because we don't really need like to beat them. All you do is get rid of the Heliods and we win. But I do agree that we should have some, like, one big Planeswalker, I think, to build towards. Once our engine gets going, we like can see a lot of the cards in our deck. So they are drawing pretty well. Back-to-back Stasis Nair and a company. Marshall. Just Marshall. All right. That was still really good, though. It's part 2 of a double dip. Yep. All right. I mean, we kind of need to kill the Marshal, but like we're just dying to his flyer. I guess we're like gonna start making him gaining a billion life off food. So kill it, cast it. And I'll just say kill it, food, food, food. Yeah, I'll just say go. Probably the new Garrick, I would think. It's pretty good. Makes tokens, kills things. Has an ultimate that wins the game pretty well, which I think is an important factor. We could even like sack the wolves to our ovens to make it go faster. But they've been drawing like runner, like great cards here. That was pretty good. All right. So we kill this. We're getting a lot of life, I guess. Not killing the Ballista is kind of risky, but it is freaking huge. So we're effectively at 1. We make a food. That's fine, I think. Go to 5, they can ping us, yeah, so keep making food. God, that's good, that's good. That's great, we're good. We got Tracker. We're cooking. Get it, food deck, cooking. Get it. Murder. Okay. Think you want to kill this ballista? No, I get. Okay. Well, now we're gonna lose. They can pump it twice. 6, 7, 8. Oh man, this is so stupid. All right, I guess go. It is right there's an o'clock, you know, like. All right, so eat a food. Let's eat another food, whatever. So no blocks. They have 4, 5, 6. If only we could draw a removal spell, like the one we just drew last turn but didn't cast. Well, better lucky than good, I guess. Crack glue. Thoughtseizes, man, just Thoughtseizes forever. Alright. Yeah, never punished, obviously. Alright. Yeah. Just say go, I think. Crack, make a food. Yeah, so say go. They'll go to pump twice. No, we're not going to end-step pump. They're just like concerned with their clock. Alright, whatever. Upkeep, kill this. Land sorcery, instant creature, planeswalker. Yeah, I think one Emrakul is like kind of reasonable. Oh, they scooped. All right. Well, they got 5 minutes left. So, I mean, the plan worked. The problem now is they can cast Heliod before we can Infinite Obliteration it. We can always hit the Ballista though, but we can't beat Heliod. I don't think. If Heliod's in play, I don't think we can win. So you see, we boarded out our main engine because we felt like we could beat them straight up, which worked. I mean, they drew pretty well. We still won. We still want to do that? Now that we're on the draw. On the draw, the Thought-Knot Seers seem worse. The Obliterations seem worse also, honestly. Excuse me. We could just bring the engine back in. I want the rest of this, though, so... Like, how much of the engine do we actually want? Like, I want Kalitas, I want Vraska, Tracker, Rider, Grasp, Ooze, Decay, Push, Thoughtseize. I want all of that. I mean, enable us, they can kill Brain Maggot. Just like I have a lot of cards. Maybe we don't need Scavenging Ooze. No, I think we're just going to leave this. No, I'll just leave it. I'm not really sure, honestly. It's kind of a weird matchup because we don't have an answer to... Like, if we just had an answer to the the Heliod's, you could like play our normal game plan, but if Brain Maggot wasn't so soft to Ballista, I could see bringing that in to try and snipe a Heliod on a draw. But, well, this hand's pretty good for what we're trying to do. So, need to draw a third land, but God, Inspector all the time. So good. Alright. Oh, the Goose? That's even better. That's even better. Turn 2, Obliteration. Boom! Yeah, I'll block. I'm going to burn a Ballista on my Gilded Goose. Go nuts. Alright, well. How many Heliod's you got in that hand over there? A whole lot, I hope. Heliod Suncrowned. Oh, that's a hit. God, if it hits, it's insane. It's actually just Duress plus Cranial Extraction. The hand is Bugler and Lance. It's Heliod and it's not even close. We actually can't beat a Heliod in play, but Ballista's a joke without Heliod. So they have one Stasis Snare to drew last game, one Fairgrounds Ward, and a bunch of crap. Their hand is Land, Bugler. So I think we're in good shape, folks. Who needs a third land, you know? Got the old honker here. So, just need to not die. Well, Heliod just giving things lifelink is fine, you know? Like, we're not a fast deck, so... How did my GP go? Pretty poorly, but it's okay. What did they find? A Daxos, sure. Thoughtseize, Yo Daxos. Nice hand. We're probably making a food, so... Just like a... Nicole did well. Nicole came in 73rd place out of 1,400 people, and Nicole does not play limited very often. So, Nicole and I are teaming for SEG Philly this weekend, which is cool. And our opponent scooped. It's cool. Works for me. 2-1 with the rebuild here on Your Deck Live. Let's keep going here. Let's keep going. Remember, folks, streams brought to you by the Hex Holder, brand new product for Magic players. Light, easy, convenient. Holds 4 double sleeve decks. Holds your playmat. Hold your Zibby. Hold your dice. Hold your pad. Hold your pen. All being light, easy, and convenient. Check it out. TheHexHolder.com. Use promo code Jim10. 10% off your order. TheHexHolder.com. Philly is Team Modern Standard Pioneer. No, we don't know what we're playing. No, we don't know what seats we're in. Figure that out over the next few days. Also, Kalitas Apparel. Brand new shirt. Elk. Oko may be banned, but not forgotten. Check it out. Promo code Jim10. 10% off your order. KalitasApparel.shop. Our third is my good friend Jason Imperiale. He was my old Pro Tour travel buddy back in the day. And he's been Family Man Jay for the last, 8 years now. Doesn't play as much anymore, but still very good. So, alright, so, yeah, this is fine. It's not like a great hands. The cats are a little, naked. But we have Thoughtseize, Tracker, Fetch Land. It's all good. It's all good, y'all. We are going to open on Thoughtseize, so. And their hand is unexpected, to say the least. Scavenging Ooze, Sorin, Vengeful Bloodlord, 5 lands. Alright. I mean, Sorin just returns the Scavenging Ooze. But, like, it's really, really slow, and then we just attack with the Tracker. Just take the Ooze, I guess. Just like the slowest card. Or the cheapest card in their hand. I don't think we'll have trouble overcoming the Sorin, so... They're going to go, like, Thoughtseize, 2-drop, 3-drop, Sorin. Someone just sent me a message? What? Concealed Courtyard, go. So they're playing the fast land over the tap land because they have 3 fast lands, so... Honk. That was actually a really good drop. How's the game last night? The Rangers played really well in the first period, but they just like didn't score. And the Stars had 2 power play goals. And the Rangers gave up a few goals here and there and ended up being kind of flat in the third period. It was a lot of fun, though. We like walked around the city, we got food, caught some Pokemon. John had a great time, so... When you use something like Thoughtseize or Thought Erasure in Paper Magic, do they play with the hand revealed, like on here? Or do they take... You take notes. You write it down. Alright, so... Pretty awesome. So now we have a tracker with a Fabled Passage, which is pretty cool. If I tap my lands right, which I did not. So we play Tracker. They played Blooming Marsh. We play Passage. We're not going to crack it. We're just going to attack for 1 and say go. Yeah, John's been to a bunch of hockey games. Like a ton. We're a hockey family. Here it comes. God, stupid Heliod. Alright. In a tournament that's for basically anything, you should not ask your opponent to play with their hand open. And your opponent should not play with their hand open for you. Just write the cards down. Alright. Correct. So you don't sack it into open mana. So if I go to sack it and they Abrupt Decay, it feels awful. Wait for them to do something on their turn. It wastes their mana. Or they end step kill it and you sack it in response. That wasn't bad. Alright. Just gotta avoid getting comboed here, I guess. Yeah, live hockey is the absolute best. Alright, we're playing Cauldron Familiar, or we're playing Oven. I mean, I want to draw off the clue. I guess we could, like, sack a Familiar for mana. I kind of like that, actually. Yeah, that's cool. Let's do that. Clue. Thoughtseize. Well, they do have a sword in their hand. Change of plans. We're going to Oven, attack, and then Thoughtseize. So, sack Cauldron Familiar. Make a black. Thoughtseize you. Their hand is sword and lens. Wow. It's pretty familiar. Yeah, New York Rangers hockey is also very expensive. Madison Square Garden, downtown New York. It's pricey. We haven't been to a Rangers. It's funny because like in the last since me and Nicole met like 6 years ago. Nicole's an Islanders fan. I'm a Rangers fan. Probably been to about a dozen Islanders games and like 3 Rangers games because they're just so much more expensive and harder to get to. All right, so pretty convincing win there. Now they're not like as all in on the combo as the last opponent was. So do we want obliterations? I don't know. Maybe? I mean, you definitely want, like, the removal, I guess. But I don't know how much of it we want. I would say we don't want Thought-Knot Seer. I would like to cut, like, a Trail of Crumbs or 2. So we're also bringing a lot of spells, so the trails get a lot worse. I think we want this. And now we're, like, pretty heavy on removal. That's awesome jumping. Happy to hear people doing well with my decks. I'll just like not play these, I guess. Let's cut like I guess another Trail of Crumbs. I think you kind of want them. I call like an Oven maybe. It's just hard to have, like, all these spells in our deck. You know, our engine is kind of, like... Kind of takes up a lot of room. I guess Scavenging Ooze isn't like super necessary, right? They do have some graveyard stuff though. Oh man. Let's cut an oven too. I don't really know. It's been kind of troublesome, like how many cards the engine is. Multiple cats are redundant, but ovens are not. That's fair. That's fair. I'm not sure, honestly. I know that we've played against either Heliod combo or Inverter combo in well over half our matches, which is kind of lame, honestly. Alright, so hand is fine. It's not great, but it's definitely a keep on the draw. Llanowar to the Void. Okay. So I don't really mind that. I mean, we trimmed our engine a little bit. It's not great for us, but they also mulligan to have a ley line, so... Hit him with the Thoughtseize, see what's up. Okay, so they've got Elspeth's Son's Nemesis, Fatal Push, Heliod, Siege Rhinos. Easy Heliod, since we can't actually remove her from play. And then just say go. Temple Garden. So their hand's 2 4-drops, a 1-mana removal spell, and no lands, which is part of what Llanowar to the Void does, because you basically just mulligan when you play it. So that was a good draw. Actually, play Ooze just dies. Hold on. I'll just play the Familiar. Let's hold on to this Ooze. See if we can do a little better. Yeah, we're gonna. Wow, they're gonna blow the Fatal Push here. That is not a good play from our opponent at all. There's a ley line in play. It's just a freaking 1/1. Who cares? They just wanted to exile it, I think. Just wanted to feel good about exiling it. Alright, well now I'll play Scavenging Ooze. Soren does get back Heliod, which is kind of cool. Alright, not a problem. Most important thing is that our Tireless Tracker is safe. We also get to eat the Heliod for a little extra value too, so... Sandstep Citadel. I do think the Tri-lands are underplayed in Pioneer. That's super awkward. So we would love to cast the Thoughtseize and the Tracker, but we can't make a clue by doing that. Whatever. We're not scared of Siege Rhino. We want to grind. We want to grind. Alright, pretty good draw. That was definitely a really good land to draw. Not only is it their 4th land for the 4-drops, but it's also the best possible land in their entire deck, so it's pretty good. Blooming Marsh. This is fine. Hold on, I guess we're going to Thoughtseize first. Hand is another Siege Rhino and an Elspeth. We have the push to kill the Rhino, so just take the Elspeth. Let's not cast Murderous Rider by accident this time. That'd be really cool, thank you. Sorry, folks. That was the real estate attorneys. Anyway, second clues. Drawing cards, putting counters, revolting stuff. Yeah. Let's just popping off Siege Rhinos, NBD. Let's go. So they got 2 cards in hand. An Elspeth in the graveyard, a Llanowar to the Void, a Blooming Marsh. They have Locthwain, but we're pressuring them, so... what is this? There's a third Siege Rhino? No? What are they doing? Alright. Infinite Obliteration. That's interesting. Let's think about that one. Let's draw off a clue first. That was so good. Oh, God, you love to see it. Okay. The Thought-Knot Seers are no longer in our deck, so the waste is worthless. We're gonna obliterate some fools here? Like, I guess we just name Heliod. I mean, you just don't want to lose to the Heliod combo, so... Yeah, alright. I guess we'll just attack. Chance they have Ballista in hand? That's... I don't even care about Ballista, so... Infinite Obliteration. They only have 2 Heliods in their entire deck. Wow. Let's take a look at what they got going on here. They have 2 Heliods and 1 Ballista. Oh, they're playing Traverse. Okay. I was going to say, like, just playing 2 Heliod. So they're like an Abzan Delirium deck. Okay, they've got an Emrakul and Traverses. They've got Siege Rhino, Shatter the Sky, Sorin, Realm Cloaked Giant, Ishkana, 3 Ley Lines, a Vraska, only 1 Ballista, 2 Grapple to Pass. So yeah, there's like a Delirium deck. Definitely different than we thought. I thought they were a little more like an Abzan aggro deck. Kind of a weird looking deck, but sure. So Obliteration not nearly as exciting against what they're doing, but it's okay. Just like, yep. They have a push in their hand, they can't cast it. Alright. Castle Locthwain is really, really, really good. I would assume that the Heliod's main deck. Why would you board into Heliod? Doesn't really make a lot of sense, you know? Usually you start the combo deck and you board out of the combo deck, not you board in the combo. The cards that are good against their deck are still good against Heliod, you know? If you're going to board in a combo, you want it to be the opposite of what the things you're doing already is. Shatter, Flare, Marsh, Shrine, Lay One of the Voids. They get to take their Grim Flare. Oh, you're saying they board out the combo. Oh, maybe. That could be real. So you're saying they had like 4 Ballista and 4 Heliod in the main deck, and they boarded it out, leaving only a few in? That makes sense. I apologize. That makes a lot of sense. Alright, so... Unk. Murder. Let's just keep going here. I'll make these land drops. Tireless Tracker, let's go. Alright, whatever. Graspia. Attack for 7. This is match number 4 of a double dip. Match number 4 of a double dip. We went over... I'm sorry, match number... We only played 1 match. Oh, they push. That's fine. Still good. So I probably shouldn't have attacked and waited till their turn. Yeah, that was dumb. I just was talking and I forgot what they had. I think we're fine. I'm not really worried about this game anymore. What was I saying? I was saying something. We'll have a last hope, sure. Oh yeah, we played 4 matches and it went 0-4 with the first version of a deck. The engine worked, but the payoffs weren't there. And with our new version right now, we are 2-1. All right, so they return Grimflayer, which is fine. Leon is pretty good, but we have plenty of stuff going on, so I'm not too worried about it. We're gonna Murderous Rider the Grimflayer, and we're going to play all of our honkers and just kind of go nuts, I guess. Could just cast a Murderous Rider. I guess they would just push a plus Liliana on it, so we don't want to do that. Play a honker, and then I guess we're just playing our entire hand. We could like just crack a clue for life and Trail of Crumbs next turn, or on the end step, but I think we're just gonna set up for next turn. So play all the honkers, play all our lands. They got no cards in hand. They can Elspeth, I suppose. But, like, I don't think we're losing to a couple 1/1s. Nice Drugrim player, sure. It's pretty good. Alright, well, now we get to see a lot of cards. Trail of Crumbs, do the thing that you do. Tireless Tracker, easy. Easy game. Crack the clue. Vraska. Yeah. I mean, we're losing out on a Trail of Crumbs trigger here, but I don't think we care, because Vraska is pretty damn ideal. Vraska's been very good in this deck. I don't think you got more than 2, but it's been quite good. Kill the Grimflayer. They can sack their Liliana to get it back if they want to, but... Castling again, sure. God, this card's so good. Yeah, I agree. I agree that the castle should have been legendary. For sure. That's pretty good. They have 6 card types. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. They can't cast Emrakul, but... No, we're not playing castle because I felt like we had to play enough basics for our Fabled Passages. And honestly, like, we're playing 2 Ifnir Deadlands as colorless sources for Thought-Knot Seer. And I don't think that castle is extremely good in our deck because we use all of our mana every turn basically anyway. Alright, so they got the Realm Cloaked Giant, and they're going to kill all of our stuff. Which is like, that's good, I guess. He's hiding. He's chomping away. I can hear him eating something. Murderous Rider again. Okay. I mean, this is pretty good. We get to sacrifice the food and double trigger on it. Alright, so don't want the oven because we have a Leyline in play, so that's that. And we drew a familiar. I guess we're going to Murderous Rider the Liliana because it's just going to get something back anyway, so kill that. And then just play a Goose and play a Murderous Rider. And again, they're down to nothing again, so and they have a 7/7 in their hand. I suppose they can play the old well, not in their hand, but in the exile zone. Yeah, Vraska with a Trail of Crumbs in play is pretty good. This lake's been a wild ride. Here it comes. Realm Cloaked. All day, every day. And that is big. Scavenging Ooze. That's pretty good, too. Alright, so we're going to sack our food, do the whole trick again. We draw Witch's Oven. We'll pay 1 for Trail of Crumbs. Fabled Passage. Someone's playing a land, so I might as well just do this. Sorry, everyone. Usually I'm faster on the mic than that. I apologize. All right. I mean, the Scooster is pretty good. We're gonna block this giant. Like, they have 6 card types, so we're definitely exiling the Planeswalker. They have 2 Planeswalkers. And an enchantment. Can I take them off Delirium? They have 3 lands, 1 Planeswalker, 1 enchantment, 2 sorceries. So if I draw Traverse, I could take him off of it if I want to leave up mana for that, which I probably do. I want to cast some Murderous Riders, though, honestly. Yeah, I think we're like, if they draw Traverse, they draw Traverse, whatever. Just cast some Murderous Riders. So they attack us. Oh, this thing has Vigilance. I'm so stupid. I thought we were going to swing back. That was dumb. Alright, yeah. That's okay. Yeah, let's play this too, I guess. What's up, Dredge? How's it going, my friend? Emrakul is good, but I mean, what are we going to do? You know, if they draw exactly Traverse. Oh, they're castling, sure. Kind of an interesting deck. Grizzly Salvage. Revealing. 4 lands, Traverse Juvenwald. Okay. Goodbye, Cauldron Familiar. I'll see you on the other side. Damn. That's a sweet Murderous Rider. They're dead. Game. Blouses. Yes, so Scooz has been good. So yeah, so everything's going pretty good so far, honestly. We're 3-1 now. Wouldn't mind one big card, but for the most part, everything's been going pretty smoothly. I don't know if there's like, is it crazy like to want like card like Chupacabra or something in this deck? I want some other permanent base removal spell. Seems terrible. I don't know. So 3-1. We're going for the 4-1 here. If you're sitting in the stream, welcome. This is hour 5 so far of a double dip. Your Deck Live, a show I play Your Deck Live on stream. And this is Wolfie Gaming, LOL's. It was Jund Food. And we had a nice little 0-4. We had some issues. And this is my rebuild of a deck as Golgari Food. And we're currently 3-1. We're playing against Jabberwocky, a Magic Online legend, Logan Nettles. Let's get him. One of the most possible end bosses you could have on Magic Online for our Your Deck Live here. Let's do it. We get some hype in chat, please, this match. We're going to keep. And I imagine Logan's practicing for the Player's Tour, I guess, probably, or something like that. Playcrafter? Playcrafter's not bad. I like that card. The old Jabberwocky. Jabberwocky mulligans to 6. It's been a very eventful league, honestly. You missed the first round. We won game 1, but it required us playing almost our entire deck and activating ovens probably 150 times. And we went into game 2. We had 2 minutes left. They had 6.5 minutes left, and we clocked them. That's what happened. So crazy league so far. All right, Trail of Crumbs is gone. That sucks. That is not good for us. We need a little help here. Marionette Master. I'm gonna say no. Not even really knowing what that card does. I know it's a 6-drop and it does things, but it doesn't do them immediately and doesn't win the game immediately. So, all right. So they're playing Sultai Delirium. I think it should be a good matchup for us. Honestly, we beat it earlier. That was our first win. That was our timeout win, actually. Tireless Tracker off the top. You're gonna be so sad, Mr. Nettles. I'm sorry, Mr. Nettles. But you're dead. And by you, I mean your Tireless Tracker. Look at our waste here. Vraska. Boom! Courser of Krufix, sure. Land, sure. Okay, so we're gonna Cauldron's Familiar, sack it for, that's not even really good. Yes. I imagine Logan will play faster than our last Soul type opponent. Yeah, I'm going to sack one of these ovens, I think. We can just sack a land, too, I guess. And now we have a Llanowar Wastes? Sure. Let's float a Colorless or sack a land, I guess. Scooze. The old Scooster, eh? That's pretty good. Drainia, and then I guess there's no reason to really do anything yet, so I'll just say go. Satyr Wayfinder with a Euro on top. Tasty. Our Ooze has been quite good. Ooze has been quite good. Is our Ooze dead? Alright, so they're going to decay my Ooze. We're going to eat the Tracker. I guess just eat another card. Just make the Euro a little worse. Three counters on Master, then use the include force opponent to remove and finish the game one turn. Yeah, maybe the Master is actually good in this deck. We are looking for an expensive way to win the game, and if that wins the game like on the spot, if you have food and stuff in play, we can take a look at that card. And sacrifice this. Could have made it a 4/4, I guess. I want to exile my own graveyard, but that seems kind of lame. So, Wayfinder mills the Euro. Must be nice. Hits Botanical Sanctum, short. Hits 2 euros, jeez. Marionette Master. For 6 mana creature, fabricate. Whenever artifact you control is put into a graveyard from the battlefield, target opponent loses life equal to the matter of its power. I don't hate it, honestly. Blooming Marsh, sure. So do the whole food thing. Do. Okay. Another oven. All right, we're sacking an oven here. We're gonna pop off the first oven. Should I have not even sacked the Ooze? Just like sack the oven, sack the cat instead. Maybe. Tireless Tracker. All right. They have 1 card in hand, and they banned all the cards intentionally. Okay. Right. Yeah, I mean, extra food is pretty good. So play Tracker, play another oven, and we just say go. Oh, and new sub. What's your name? Where you from? Welcome, my friend. Happy to have you. Thanks for tuning in. It's going to be a long one. This matchup went really, really long in our first round. What is this? What is this? Oh, it's Euro. Okay. Sure. So we can just like keep killing the Euro with the Vraska. Killing Courser is also kind of appealing. We got to kill the Euro, I think. So play land from hand. Cauldron Familiar. Do the thing. 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 Thought-Knot Seer, and they have 2 cards in hand. It's probably not good, but let's kill Euro first, I guess. Yeah, this is fine. Owen from Atlanta, playing since RTR. Favorite deck is Legacy Midrange. Favorite card, Gerard's Verdict. The old dead guy ale. Gerard's Verdict is pretty sweet. That was a card I was sure would be in Modern Horizons. And they have Lamb, which is fine. And we just say go. Definitely want to draw land next turn, but they're drawing. Oh, they're going to fetch end step. So they'll fetch. And now we have perfect information, so they're drawing a land. Perfect. Drawing a land. Perfect. Just running perfects here. Cat oven. Land, please. Sweet. Now our tracker can attack, which is awesome. The old track attack. Let's see here. Clue. Counter passage. That's really good. Let's discard, or just sack a swamp. Another oven. All right. So we actually can't attack it because they have 2 blockers. The Thought-Knot Seer can attack these. Tracker cannot. Although honestly, maybe we actually want to attack and trade Tracker for Courser, because I think we're already well set up. No, we have Passage around. That's stupid. I mean, they're drawing land, so they can't do anything next turn. They're just playing land, saying go, and we have a fetch land for our tracker, so we're just going nuts. Just chipping away. Damn cat. Alright, now we get to make some magic happen. Thoughtseize, it says nothings. We know they have lands in their hand. Pretty sure we're just opening on a draw. Alright, Thoughtseize is not really what we're looking for. We're definitely attacking. Don't want to kill the Courser. Let's just sack clue. My cursor does not show up now. Not exactly sure why, but yeah, cool. All right, grinding away here at the old cat oven. So you have to expect some ley lines probably post board. It's a lot faster than that brush around too. I would like it if the cursor showed up, but it just doesn't. I don't really know why. Alright, so what do we want here? We're going to assume some leyline stuff's coming in, which makes you want to shave down on Familiar and Oven. I would say that if they have removal, I mean, Noxious Grasp, Kalitas kind of interest me. Decay seems worse than the other. I guess Decay can kill like a Planeswalker or like a flip Jace, whereas their removal spells can't. I'm just look at the deck list. Just look at the Yoel Larson's like winning deck list. Get an idea what the sideboard looks like, because it is a brand new deck. So yeah, the only cards of a deck that they can't be Abrupt Decayed are, I guess, Nis is a big one. Emrakul, Ashkana. Sideboard's got Ley Lines, Hostage Taker, Tracker, Vivian Ree. That's pretty much it. So yeah, definitely want the Noxious Grasps. There's a Ley Line, and we can't really remove it. The thing is, the Goose and the Trail of Crumbs are already kind of fine by themselves. Maybe cut like 2 and 2 of each. Is that reasonable? I don't want to cut the whole engine, you know. Like for this, like I don't know how good the Thought-Knot Seers are. I guess they like. Gotta hurry up here. Removal wise, they have 4 push, 2 decay, and a Murderous Rider. So killing Thought-Knot's not too hard for them. I don't think we want to obliterate the Euros. That's not what we're looking for. Kalitas, we don't want Kalitas to exile the Euros. That's for sure. I don't know how much engine we actually want. You know. All right, clock's ticking. I'm just gonna leave it like this. I think I'm really not sure how I want to sideboard exactly, but we'll just guess and hope this is right. You know, what are you gonna do? We can outgrind them. We can outgrind Euro. The obliterations are for just making sure you don't lose the combo decks. That's the point of the obliterations. So, I mean, is Decay better than Grasp or Push? It kills the one Liliana. That's basically it, I think. Okay, so we have an okay hand. I'm going to keep. It's definitely, you know, it's a 2-lander's kind of Thoughtseize proof and no Leyliner. That's good. Tracker, sure. I mean, Jace, Vryn's Prodigy. Second Vraska, not so good, but it's okay, I guess. Kill this. Now we need to draw land. All right, it's been 2 turns now, and land is needed. Will I play Tracker on 3 and let it die? I don't know, honestly. They have a Euro. I guess I will. So we'll get a... I guess a Swamp for Murderous Riders. Big draw. God damn it. Alright, so we've drawn all of our 4-drops, unfortunately. Opening hand was great. Has not opened up too well. And Jeff with the monster host as penance for beating me earlier, making me feel bad about myself. Jeff, thanks so much, my friend. I appreciate it. If you haven't seen Jeff's stream, obviously check it out. Jeff's fantastic. He's on literally every hour of every day for the most part. And Jeff's great. So if you haven't seen Jeff's stream, check it out. Thank you, Jeff, for the host. Appreciate it. Everyone tuning in, welcome. Welcome to Your Deck Live, a show where I play Your Deck Live on stream. This is a double dip. So what that means is I played the viewer's deck, viewer being Wolfie Gaming LOL. It was a Jund sacrifice deck. It didn't go so well. We went 0-4. And then I always fix the deck at the end. But for a double dip, we actually end up playing the deck right afterwards. So this is the second version of the deck, and this is us playing it in the second league. We're currently 3-1. We're playing against Jabberwocky, one of the best Magic Online ringers there are, and we're up a game. So we're looking to be 4-1 hopefully. And we're a little massacred this game though, so we will see what happens. Oh my god, we're in trouble. All right, well we're probably gonna lose this game, but we'll go to game 3, so it's okay. And their hand is Abrupt Decay, Sultai Charm. What's mono card these days? Ultimate Price? No. Maybe it is. Or Disenchant, or Catalog. Alright. I mean, Sultai Charm can't kill the Thought-Knot Seer. Not that we're casting that forever, but I mean, they just get to like flip over the Jace here and just kind of get back Euro and do whatever the hell they want, unfortunately. But yeah, wacky stream so far. If you missed the earlier rounds, we beat our Sultai Delirium opponent in match number 1. Game 1 took almost our entire deck. It took forever. And we ended up winning the game with all 4 ovens in play. We had to basically go through our entire deck. We started game 2. We had 2 minutes left, and they had 6.5 minutes left, and we clocked them. We were winning the game too. That was round 1 of this league. Been a wild league. Well, we lost to the stupid Lotus Storm deck because whatever, screw that deck. We beat a mono white Splash Collected Company Heliod combo deck, and we beat a Abzan Delirium with Heliod combo deck. Alright, so they flip that, they discard a Fatal Push, and they plus Jace, and yeah, we're in pretty big trouble here. And we draw like running lands. Oh my god, now what? Oh, Euro, duh. We're just in big trouble. They played Forest, yeah, so been a wacky league. A wacky league. We got lots more for you too. Our next league is going to be another Your Deck Live for a Boros Angels deck in Pioneer. And then After that, we have a crazy standard deck. What was it called? Horror Red? Just crazy red stuff, basically. It's a crazy sneak attack, absurd, best of one, Red Terror, best of one standard deck. So, lots of cool stuff coming. That Wayfinder is going to make our life really difficult. Because now they have a full graveyard again. They played the Passage. Yeah, this is pretty bad for us. Make them cast it again, I guess. I don't even know. Maybe it'll be familiar. They can just decay the Witch's Oven. So, yeah, my sound's not perfect. I know. Hashtag soon. Everything will be fixed. Currently in the middle of buying a house and selling a house. And once we move in, the new office going to have a whole new setup. It's going to be awesome. But we're not there yet. Not there yet. Almost. We're actually really, really close after like a really long time of like trying to make it work. But we have an offering on a house. It's been accepted, but it has to like, you know, that doesn't mean anything. It's kind of like Donald Trump being impeached. Doesn't actually mean anything. So it's accepted. We got to go through all the machinations and stuff. We're also selling a house and so on and so forth. So, all right. I'm just gonna see you the next game. The clock is a huge issue in these matchups, and we're just wasting time. We're just not gonna win. We're on 2 lands. It's turn 7, whatever. So. All right, round 3. South Carolina house. I'll put the information in chat if you want to know about it. That's caps lock. All right, so obviously a rough game there. Do you want this 4th Thought-Knot Seer? I don't know what I want, honestly. Jace is kind of annoying if we don't kill it early on. Like, Grasp can't kill it. We're assuming that they've got ley lines. I think this is fine. We're also on the play, so we can Murderous Rider or Jace. I think this is fine. This is like enough of the Witch's Oven stuff without being so all in on it that if they have a ley line, we're in trouble. I think we'll be all right. I think the Thought-Knot Seers are fine too. The sizing lines up pretty well against most of their creatures. Their coursers and things like that. So I think we'll be all right. It'll be right. And of course, if you're just tuning in, you haven't followed the stream, hit that follow button. Of course, watching on YouTube, make sure you follow on there. You missed any of this, I do YouTube stuff as well, and a video basically every day on my YouTube. Variety of formats. Check that out, of course. All right, going first. Here we go. This hand is definitely better than the last hand, but it has the same problem, but we're going to keep it. It's actually not better than the last opening hand, but if we draw lands, it will be. Play the Oven. You draw 1 land, basically. And no leyline again, which is good. So, Thoughtseize, sure. Hand's pretty gassy, so. In the tank. Jabberwocky, Logan Nettles. Trail of Crumbs is gone. Okay. Let me draw a Forest. So we're going to conceal our Forest, play Llanowar Wastes. Trail of Crumbs is nice. Watery Grave and Jace. So, Murderous Rider all day, pretty sure. Yeah, works for me. Ha! We drew a 3rd land this game, Logan. Now what? We also have Tracker plus land or Thought-Knot Seer, which is pretty good. Courser. Okay. Land on top, sure. Kalitas. Also pretty good. I think I'm pretty down for a Thought-Knot Seer here. Kind of sucks to make a land drop and not make a clue, but let's see what's going on over there. They have an at-risk Oracle of Half-Truths and a Satyr Wayfinder. If the Wayfinder finds a Euro, that really blows, but I think Half-Truths is just like a lot of free value I don't want to give. So we'll give them the Wayfinder. Just hope they don't hit. And then we'll say go here. That's library and hand. Top card is Traverse the Evenwald. Sure. So, Satyr Wayfinder. Mills the Traverse. Jace, Breeding Pool, and Traverse. Top card land. So you get to keep the Breeding Pool. Play land up the top. They have a Abrupt Decay on top. Now, so their hand is Breeding Pool, Swamp, Fabled Passage. So they have 3 lands in hand and a Decay on top. And Decay obviously can't kill Thought-Knot Seer, which is great. So, we might actually just slam Kalitas next turn. Kalitas. Another Thought-Knot Seer. As far as we know, they don't have any spells in their hands, so we're not going to play that. I'm trying to play this Kalitas. Kalitas. Yes, and Kalitas defends us from future Euros. With the Kalitas in play, they can't escape or can't front side cast a Euro. So they have now they have Decay in hand. They have Tracker on top. Okay. Play Breeding Pool. Gain a life. Looking pretty good here, honestly. Our removal spell here would be pretty clutch. Or Thoughtseize. So we Thoughtseize them, they just kill our Witch's Oven, which is like whatever, I guess. I guess it's like fine. Alright, we're definitely attacking. Let's just fire in. They don't really have great blocks. Any block makes a zombie, so... I'm sorry, they can Courser on the Kalitas, but... Kalitas. I kind of think we just jam Thought-Knot Seer. The problem is that they'll be able to play Tracker and clue it, so Tracker will have 4 power the following turn, but... It makes them waste their Decay, which opens up our Tracker. Their hand is Swamp, Passage, Decay, and a Mystery card. I don't think the Mystery card's a spell. Could be, but... In the old tank ski over here. In the old tank ski. Our next deck is Boros Angels for Endgame 13. Endgame is known for torturing me with various Emery decks. I guess they're scared we drew a land for Deadlands. Should have been delete, but... And a little more straightforward today with Boros Angels. Alright, so gain some life. Should play Thought-Knot Seer. Rip it off here. They'll decay the oven, which is fine. Yep. Seer comes in. They might have all lands in hand, but that's honestly not the worst thing in the world, I guess. Yep, so all lands. It's fine. Now we have good attacks next turn, and if we draw a kill spell, we should win the game. So, ooh, that's really bad. That was the nuts. So now he gets a Tracker, Clue, and draw Fatal Push. That is brutal. Literally any card but Fatal Push. Because Fatal Push is the one mana card they can play off a Clue Crack and then cast immediately. That's just brutal. I guess they can't Passage because of that. But still, that's just brutal. The reason we played the Thought-Knot Seer was to be aggressive and try and just like close the game before they can Tracker us. So that's pretty gross. All right. What are we drawing to now? Trail of Crumbs. It's not the best. Alright, so they're going to crack a clue and kill probably Kalitas. We each got a slam. They're going to have a 4-3. They're going to kill 2 of our things. We're going to kill some of their things too, I guess. Trail of Crumbs, Thoughtseize, Tracker. Yeah. Push. Any card but push there. Literally anything. And then this combat goes so good for us. So they draw push, and their top card is Courser of Crufix. So they're going to push probably Kalitas, and then probably trade. I mean, trading Tracker with Thought-Knot's actually pretty good for us. So that's the thing. This combat was actually so good for us before the push that maybe like even with the push, it's still okay. Really tanking here. It's an interesting block. We got a Maniac here. Is he going to 1? No. So, alright. So, kill one of the Thought-Knots. They draw Courser. So, I get to Thoughtseize the Courser away. Top card's Decay. God, take it easy for a turn. Alright, so 5. And now we're going to Thoughtseize and play, I guess, Tracker into Decay. We could play the Trail of Crumbs. Yeah, I guess we'll play Trail of Crumbs. So Thoughtseize away the Courser. We can play the Rider too, I guess. I mean, the Rider's just like not... The Rider's not really affecting this board at all. Just like 2 larger creatures. Oh, we attack the Rider to the Kalitas. That plays, actually. I'll do that. This Trail of Crumbs ain't doing much right now, so we're definitely like the aggro deck at the moment. So they have a land on top, a fetch land in hand. So they get to make. I mean, now Tracker is also just huge, but the Kalitas can still tussle with it. Top card's a land, fetch. Top card's a Thoughtseize. That's fun. Draw a Thoughtseize, sure. Murderous Rider? Man. So Kalitas is potentially a 5/6. So if I cast Thoughtseize, it is a lethal attack. Alright, so their hand is Thoughtseize, Breeding Pool, top card Murderous Rider. And we draw our land. I don't think we really have any great attacks here. I guess we could just, like, fire with Kalitas and see what they do. They block with the Tracker. They can bump it to a 6/5. This would also be a 5/6. It would just be a straight trade. And we get a zombie. Okay. Let's fire with Kalitas and see what happens. They'll just block with the Courser too, which they might do. They block with Courser, I think we just let it go. Play Tracker, play land, play Trail of Crumbs, get a clue. They want to swift end my thing. It's fine. Oh, they have a clue. I mean, I'm being stupid. They have a clue in play. I didn't even notice. I'm being an idiot. They can just draw the Murderous Rider and cast it. I'm being dumb. Whatever. So we gain 3 years. It's fine. Tracker plus Courser is obviously very good. I just didn't see the clue over here. Alright, so we play Tracker. Shock. And Trail of Crumbs. Add like a bunch of permanents to the board. And then just hope we can kind of grind through here. What's up, Lucky? And 2120. New sub. What's your name? Where you from? Welcome, my friend. It's Op Card Euro. Alright, this game is starting to slip away a little bit. We had a kind of a strangely aggressive draw, where I feel like usually we're kind of like the grindier deck. But... Alright, Kalitas is dead. This is their exile zone. Yeah, that's a Euro. Alright. There's no tracker in play, so... There's all that fatal push, you know? Didn't have that fatal push on top that one turn. I'm pretty sure we could have pushed across the finish line. Now we really got to grind. Magic Island's the worst. Just like 9 windows open. Don't know what anything is. This is their library. This is the cards they have in hand. Unless I just played this. Like they did. And this is the adventure zone. Alright, so cast Euro from the graveyard. Gain more life. Oh my god, their top cards ever cool. Well, this game is taking a turn for sure. Jabberwocky's too powerful. Alright, draw. Wastes. I'm not sure how he closed this one out. With Emrakul looming as well. Yeah. What a waste. You can't beat Jabberwocky when you're playing Magic Online. What are you even trying to do, you know? Like, I don't even know what we're doing to beat this Emrakul. So I don't even know why we're even playing anymore. Honestly. Murderous Rider. Alright. So we'll just F6 and let him take our turn and see the fireworks that happen. It'd be pretty fun. Gust asks, do I think Modern would be better with the last ban list? Yeah, Modern's just a disaster. I don't know. Like, now Titan decks are all too good. I don't know. Modern's just like... I feel like Modern's lost a lot of its luster over the last year. I don't really have an exact reason why, but... I don't want to block, so I don't know, whatever. There's I guess Emrakul will win the game, so it doesn't really matter. Coco Fang, what's your son's name? The Promised End. Richard, that would be the biggest disaster of all time. If Modern took the same path, that was a sick draw on an Emrakul turn, took the same path as Pioneers, unbanned everything, and then started banning things slowly, that would be a disaster. So we're going to let the old Jabberwocky here just have a great time killing all our stuff, and then we're going to concede. Swift End our Thought-Knot Seer, sure. It's a Witch's Oven and kill my own stuff too, so... A Nissa on top? Thomas Striker, no! What am I doing? No, why am I attacking like this? Oh, what a bad attack. I'm so dumb. Alright. Alright, so... Can't beat Jabberwocky. That's fair. That's fair. So we'll go 3-2. We'll take the 3-2. We'll be happy with it. You know. What are you going to do? Got on the first game. Thought we had a good shot. But overall, deck played much, much better. Punt attack. What am I doing? Attacking into their Emrakul. I'm so stupid. So, deck played much, much better. definitely think that. What do you think, Wolfie? Now you've watched your deck played for about 6 hours. What are you thinking? Yeah, what a way to end the double dip. I know, right? But overall, the deck definitely performs pretty well. I think we do want like one big card. What is that big card? I'm not really sure. We're gonna rebuild the deck again, so maybe it's like one of the Garriks. I don't think like Garrick Apex Predator kills Planeswalkers. I think it's probably this Garrick because you can like play this Garrick, end step sack a wolf to give a counter on it, and then overrun to win the game immediately. Someone suggested Marionette Master, which probably is too cute. It's not good enough when the game's not going well, whereas Garrick's like a good card. So Marionette Master is a 6-mana creature. It can be a 1/3 with 3 1/1s or a 4/4/6. Whenever an artifact you control is put into the graveyard from the battlefield, target opponent loses life equal to the number, or equals in Marionette Master's caster. But yeah, this is probably more of a win more card because when things aren't going well, this card's gonna be pretty bad. Whereas Garrick will probably just be fine. So I think that it's an interesting card. But if we have like a Traverse package to tutor for it, sure. But so I want a Garrick, Curse Huntsman. I like Vraska a lot. I don't want to trim though. Maybe we trim like one Trail of Crumbs. We did bore them out a decent amount. So I like the one Garrick. Mana base was good. Leyline in the sideboard. I could buy that. I could definitely buy that. Put the Leylines on the board. The problem is that like they're not good against the inverter deck, which is kind of an issue. These Brain Maggots kind of bad. I don't think it's push necessary either. We have the decays. So Kalitas, these are actually pretty good. The Infinite Obliterations. I like Kalitas. Grasp was good. I think Duress is good. Decay, the fourth Thought-Knot, and Leylines. I like this. I'm pretty happy with this as our updated version. So all in all, pretty happy, honestly. I mean, 3-2 is fine. We lost to like a really good player, and we lost to the Storm combo deck, which you probably have trouble beating. Now with Leylines, it'd be a lot easier. We might spot the fourth Leyline, maybe. Cut like maybe 3 Thought-Knots is enough. Seer's pretty good, though. Yeah, that's pretty good. Yes, this is definitely better than Lost Legacy because it doesn't give him a card, and the only thing we want to name is creatures. The only thing. So let's cut a Duress. So yeah, it's pretty sweet. Deck was definitely super cool. Fun grindy deck if you like grindy decks, and I think we made some pretty good progress on it, and the results hopefully showed too. So it's up endgame, and yeah, deck was fun. So again, big thanks to Wolfie Gaming LOL for the donation for the double dip. Hopefully you enjoyed your 6 hours on stream. Deck was super sweet. If you want to see your deck played on Your Deck Live, hop on over to jimdavismtg.com. All the info is right on here. It's my website. Check that out. I play your deck, and there it all is. And if you're watching on YouTube, make sure you subscribe and leave a comment, leave a like. It helps me out a lot. Otherwise, we get more decks to play. But YouTube folks, you'll see those other decks in different videos. All right, YouTube folks, I love you. Food, hungry. ASMR Uncrustable stream. All right, love you.